Zona here. Today we'll be making this padded half double crochet coaster. It's a relatively easy pattern, though the second row is the hardest. As you can see, here's the little back of it, there's the front. Yeah. 2 free versions of the written pattern are available on my blog and are linked in the description below. One uses abbreviations and the other is fully written out and screen reader tested. I made my coasters using Lion Brand's 24/7 mercerized cotton, but you can use any plant-based fiber that's heat resistant. Please do not use acrylic for your coaster because it will melt. You can use either a 3.5 or 4mm crochet hook, and the coaster will still end up around the same size. For this tutorial, I used a 4mm crochet hook. If you would like lines on your coaster, simply work into the back 2 loops on the half double crochet rows instead. I'm not sure what hook size I used for this one. It was the original design, but I didn't have it handy while making this tutorial, so now we have 2 different designs. Anyway, let's get started. So now that this is nice and frogged, we're going to start with a magic circle. You can use any method you like, but here's my method. I wrap the yarn around my fingers twice, insert my hook under both loops and pinch both loops. Turn, so you can see there's a little loop there. It's going to look a bit wonky because I just frogged the yarn, but yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through for a chain 1. And then we have this magic loop or adjustable ring that is nice and easy to adjust. So this counts as our first chain 1. We're going to make 6 single crochet into the magic ring or magic loop. I'm getting words mixed up. Anyway, you insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and make 6 more for 6 single crochet. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and double count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to pull it closed, but not too tight, since we do have to work into this ring again. And we are going to slip stitch into the first single crochet of the row. This project will not look the same if you do it in the round. Believe me, I've tried. It'll look weird. So this must be done by rows. So for our row 2, we're going to chain 1, yarn over and into the ring again. We are going to make 12 half double crochets. So once you're in, you yarn over and pull through again. And then you yarn over, pull through 3 for our first half double crochet. We'll be making 12 of them. So 1, bum, bum, bum. This is the hardest row of it. 2. If you can't get your hook in at all, you may need to redo your first row and make it looser. 3. I'm going to push back the yarn so it's not too far in the front as needed. 4. And if possible, work over your tail. If you didn't this row, you can work over it next row. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11, 11, and 12. And once you're done with your 12th one, we're going to count back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we are going to slip stitch into the first 2 loops of the half double crochet. You could do the back 2 if you want one chain in the front, but the chains won't connect on the side from the way the pattern is. So it's probably best to not do that. Now we're going to chain 1, and for row 3, we are going to single crochet, and then do a single crochet increase, which is 2 single crochet in the next stitch. So that is our 3rd stitch, will be 2 in the same stitch. So 4, and then 5 and 6 will be in the same spot. 7, 8, and 9 for the increase. 10, then 11 and 12 are the increase. 13 is going to be alone, with 14 and 15 for the increase. Then 16 is alone, and 17 and 18 are the increases for this row. So slip stitch to the first single crochet, and now for row 4, we're going to chain 1 and do a half double crochet into the same space as the single crochet from the row below. Now, when you see the single crochet increases, which are 2 single crochet, we are going to do a half double crochet increase, which for this pattern is 3 half double crochets into the same space. So we have 1 stitch, and then that means 2, 3, and 4 are our increases, so they're in the same space. 5 will be alone, then 6, 7, and 8 will be in the same space. 9 is alone, then 10, 11, and 12 will be in the same space. 13 is alone, then 14, 15, and 16 will be in the same space. 17 is alone, and 18, 19, and 20 will be in the same space. 21 will be alone, and 22, 23, and 24 will be in the same space. Sorry, there's lots of pet hair everywhere because I have pets and they shed. So in the end, we'll slip stitch into the first half double crochet of the row. And then for row 5, we will chain 1, single crochet for 1, 2, 3 stitches, and then in the last half double crochet of the half double crochet increase, we will do a single crochet increase, which is 2 single crochet in the same space. So 3 normal single crochet and then single crochet increase. So we are at 5 stitches in total so far. So 6, 7, 8, then 9 and 10 are increase, 11, 12, 13, and then 14 and 15 are increase, 16, 17, 18, then 19 and 20 are increase, 21, 22, 23, and then 24 and 25 are increase, 26, 27, 28, and then 29 and 30 are increase. At the end of the row, we'll slip stitch into the first single crochet of the row. And now for row 6, we will be doing, sorry, I have to grab more yarn. We'll be chaining 1 and doing a half double crochet. So half double crochet over the next, these 3 single crochets. So we'll do 3 half double crochet, 2, 3, and in the increase space on the row below, we do a half double crochet increase with 3 half double crochet in it. So 4, 5, and 6 are increase. Then in the next 3 spaces we have 7, 8, and 9. And then our increase will be 10, 11, and 12. The next 3 spaces will be 13, 14, and 15. Our increase will be 16, 17, and 18. The next 3 spaces will be 19, 20, and 21, and our increase will be 22, 23, and 24. The next 3 spaces are 25, 26, 27, and our increase is 28, 29, and 30. And the next 3 spaces will be 31, 32, and 33, and then our increase will be 34, 35, and 36. So we'll slip stitch into our first half double crochet here, and that will be our 2-row repeat. Every single crochet row you will do an increase into the 3rd stitch of the half double crochet increase, and every half double crochet row you will do 3 half double crochet increase into the base of where the single crochet row was, the single crochet increase was. Yeah, so you repeat that around, and I will meet you in a few rows. You just continue until you reach the size of the coaster that you want, and I will see you then. Hey, welcome back. So I just did 2 more rows, and for the final row of the coaster, we are going to slip stitch around. If you'd like to not do a slip stitch row, you of course could just not do that. But yeah, I like the way the slip stitch makes a nice edge there. So just go around your work with a slip stitch. And when we reach the other edge, we can then sew it in and be all good to go. Whoops, I grabbed my own tail there. So I will see you in a little bit. So we're at our last slip stitch, and I'm just going to slip stitch into the beginning slip stitch, chain 1, leave a nice tail, cut, and pull through. Now we have this little nub there. We'll be using a needle to weave it in. You could use a yarn needle, or you could use any sewing needle that has a big enough eye that you could get your yarn through. I still to this day don't have a specific yarn needle, it's just this sewing needle. So what I like to do is go either through the next little V of the next stitch, or to go under here and just kind of hide it under, and then go under the back stitches of the half double crochet, which is what I'm going to do right now. Can't really demonstrate the other one because it'll be sewn in already, but yeah. And that ends with an ending like this. It's kind of a bit of a gap, but it'll do. So that is our coaster. Make however many you would like and have fun with that. So I hope to see you again soon. The next video should be another shawl, I believe. I'm working on it currently. Like, I have the pattern done, but I have to make an entire shawl for displaying it, you know? So it takes a while, but I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye!